Hello and welcome to the monthly Pick a Pasta Tarot. So this is for you, my lovely pasta lovers. It's for all signs, it's for all situationships, relationships, career. We're going to be talking all things love, destiny and pasta, of course. And we'll be using the Pasta Tarot deck. This one here. So we are going to get straight into it. We are choosing from number 1, spaghetti. Number 2, we had the shells, don't make me pronounce it. And number 3, we have farfalle, the butterflies. So choose a pasta, okay, and then skip to the part of the reading where your pasta is shown. So take a minute to pause the video if we need to, anyone. And we're gonna go straight into number 1, which is spaghetti. Oof, here we are. So number 1. The energy we are coming into the month with is, spaghetti lovers, the Devil card, but it's in the reverse. Now let's have a proper look at this Devil card, okay? Now it looks like a lobster, and we have a couple here who look bound by what looks like some type of spaghetti. It definitely looks like a pasta. So here we are, the couple are always chained to the devil, and these two people are chained just like they are to the devil, to this lobster. Now this is talking about coming out of addictions, battling an addiction, battling a thought process. For some of you, you're coming to terms with a relationship being very lustful and based in lust rather than love. And for some of you, you are just battling a general old addiction here. Now, we have to get this card to focus because it's not going to do it justice if it doesn't. There we are. So as you can see, they are entangled in this spaghetti. Absolutely entangled. And part of them is enjoying it. So this is beating an addiction that you have enjoyed, okay? So there's something about maybe a thought process, a person that you have decided to kind of kick the bucket with, for want of a better expression. You've decided to let this go out of your life. And this is what this is representing. You have kicked the devil. Okay, now we have some what looks like black spaghetti in there, like spaghetti nero or something. It looks yummy. Now that's quite a luxurious dish as well, okay? So for some of you, this might be about beating materialism, weighing up the aspects of materialism in your life, that sort of thing. Now the next one we get is the 4 of Corta, which is the 4 of Wands. Yeah, the 4 of Corta, the 4 of Wands. Let me show you this card. I absolutely love this card. Okay. I love all the cards in this as well. I love this deck. So we get this card here. It kind of looks like she's being paparazzied. We'll wait for it to focus. And she's loving it. Now, the 4 of Wands is always a celebration, and this woman is being celebrated. That is for sure. She has a bouquet of roses, and she is behind some sort of red carpet. Now, normally this is the 1111 twin flame. You are your own twin flame, my lovely spaghettis. This is such a powerful energy. This is a portal that's opening up for you. Now, you could be a... What was it? One of the star signs I did this month is opening up a portal. I think it was Scorpios. There we go. There it is. Ba-ba-da-bum. Yeah, you can see she's being paparazzied here. This is a celebration. She is all whole, and I love that. Now, like I said, 4 of Wands is happy endings, celebrations, 1111. You're having a glow up, number 1. You're having a glow up, my lovely spaghettis. That's what you're doing this month. And it looks like you are coming through the other side of something. If you are battling an addiction, boy, does it look good on you. When you've come out the other end of this. And it's the same as if you're like addicted to a person. This is that like energy of like in Grease Lightning when Sandy comes out at the end and she's like, you better shape up, ooh, 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 cause I need a man. That one. I've never sang a tarot reading before in my life. What's the Pasta Tarot doing to me? Yeah. So Corta in these tarot in this tarot deck is Wands. Yes. Okay, so what is the obstacle for my lovely spaghettis this month? Oh, I love this card. I love all these cards. Okay, so we get 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 of Ripiena. Please don't be the 8 of Cups. It is the 8 of Cups. Of course it's the 8 of Cups. Of course it's the 8 of Cups. I love this card. So we have the Mezzaluna. We have the half moon up there. And we always have in the 8 of Cups, I'm pretty sure there's always a moon crescent of some kind. So have a look out for the new moon. And if we have a look at what's going on in this card, has she finished that meal? Yeah. She's finished the meal, and do you know what the meal looks like? The meal looks like lobster. Looks like she's helped herself to some lobster. A glass of wine, could even have been a glass of water, and now she is looking above into the horizons, and this is a card of walking away. At the very least, it's a card of emotional distance. With this glow up and with this portal comes the need for you in April to at least weigh up your decision making and at least weigh up the possibility of leaving a situation behind. Now, the 8 of Cups is a powerful and it's a painful card. It is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn says to Pisces, you have done enough. I know you worked really hard. You really put yourself out there. You worked super hard with this, but now it's time to walk away. Walk away from the table. And there's that what's it called, that quote that's coming into my head of like, if you're sitting at a table and you're still not being fed even though you brought a dish, walk away, or something like that. There's like, I don't know if you've heard that expression before, something like that. But yeah, that's relevant here. Okay. And it's really interesting that it's coming up with the 4 of Wands, because this is like almost like for those of you who are trying to manifest a soulmate, for those of you who are trying to manifest like the dream job, there's an element of needing to walk away from something before the universe wants to give you it. Or it's like they dangle it in front of you and you know you need to walk away. That's the challenge this month, is at least emotionally distancing yourself from this situation. Okay, then we get the 7 of Minuta, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Yes. 7 of Pentacles. And it is what looks like the butler, the plumber that's come over to do some work. This is about putting in the hard work. Okay, as you can see, there's the pub on the counter there. This is about, yeah, the 7 of Pentacles is normally a card of reviewing how hard you've come and deciding where you should go forward. Now with this guy is repairing something that's probably been broken 1,000 times before. You get that energy here. The kitchen probably smells good. There's some pasta cooking in the background. It's probably like a brodo, like a little pasta soup or something comforting. Because the minuta are like the tiny little pastas that you get in this deck. And like I said, it's Pentacles. So yeah, I get the feeling for some of you, you have tried to repair this situation over and over and over again. Okay. And you might even have kept patching it up a little bit. Like, you know, we'll just put a patch on this situation. So if this was a job, and this all goes back to this addiction here with that devil card. It all goes back to here. You kept putting the work in. You kept working at it. You kept working at it. And it looks like you're going to continue to work at it, but in a very different manner, in a very different way. The 7 of Pentacles asks you, again, for me, it's more Saturn energy. I can't remember the actual energy of this card, but it really does ask you to have a good, cold, hard look at what you're getting back from a situation, what's working. It's earth sign energy, so it's asking you, look at the bank account, look at the details. What did you actually get back from this situation? Okay, and the other card we get is the Queen of Cups in the reverse, which is the Queen of Ripiena, which is the stuffed pastas. So like ravioli and things like that. So here she is. Of course, she's the Queen of Cups, so she's in the water. You can see the ravioli down here. That she's got, that's like her lifeboat. I absolutely love it. And her little Ravioli Bra. I absolutely love this card. I'm in love. And her little half moon up here. That's another kind of little node to that pasta there that we had before. Okay, so directly influencing your challenge of walking away, we get the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, the Queen of Cups, when she's in the upright, is extremely compassionate, extremely kind, maybe a little bit too giving, and that's what this is talking about. You have been giving either way too much to a situation, and it's time to assert some boundaries, because that's something that the Queen of Cups isn't the best at doing, especially when she's in the reverse. But this is the card of do as you would be done by, and be done by as you did. The Queen of Cups can only be compassionate for so long, okay? So you might be a water sign, you might be dealing with a water sign, some of you are water signs, or you have water heavily in your chart. There's only so much, like water signs are the kindest, emotional, most beautiful people, yes. But there's only so much give a water sign can take. And it's the same with this card. And this is when the water sign gives too much and then gets explosive and angry because they gave too much. And then they start treating people exactly how they treat them. You give exactly the energy that somebody else is giving you back. Let somebody else's actions speak louder than their words. This is about divine feminine cup energy being a little bit out of whack, okay? Because probably you have been too compassionate, too kind, too giving. And that again relates back to that devil card, which is your major arcana energy for the reading. Now remember here, we have, some difficult energy with the need to emotionally distance or walk away from something, but we also have that Four of Wands card. And that is such a beautiful energy. Some of you are literally going to be celebrated this month. You're going to be, for some of you who are working on like online business, selling products online, or trying to build something online, trying to build a business, entrepreneurship in general seems to be really favored this month. And it looks like you're going to be able to work hard because you're distancing yourself from something that is not good for you and hasn't been good for you. And it looks like you're giving people a little bit of dose of their own medicine here, which I absolutely love. Whew, spaghetti. I love that for you guys. Now we're going to leave it here, my lovely spaghettis. If you liked it and resonated with it, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel so you can get next month's Pick a Pasta and all the other videos. The private reading link is in the bio or in the description box even. Thank you so much for listening. Namaste. Hello and welcome, my number 2. So you chose the pasta shells. Also one of my personal favorites. All of the pastas are. You chose the only pasta that I cannot pronounce despite trying my best for many years. I'm not even going to try. CONCHIGLIE? Something like that. Okay. So what do we need to know? What the energy we are coming into the month with is the 8 of Swords. Now let's have a look at this 8 of Swords here. We can see a woman that is trapped. We have the name of the pasta. I think it's capellini. So it's like a thin spaghetti here. She's blindfolded and she's kind of in a bit of a pasta entanglement going on here. And it's very similar energy actually to the first card. Similar but opposite, mirror image of number 1. So you might have nearly chosen spaghetti, okay, for some of you. Now, the 8 of Swords is an energy like she is of feeling trapped, feeling bound to a situation, but completely trapped in your own head because it is sword energy, okay? You are in your own head about something, number 2. So you are trapped in your own head, and this is a lot bigger deal. This is going to sound really patronizing and I don't want it to, but this is a lot bigger deal to you than it is to the people around you. And I think that stresses you out as well, okay? You seem to be like, I'm the only person that's caring about this. I get that energy. Or I'm the only person this is a big deal to. You are trapped in self-limiting beliefs at the moment, my lovelies. You are holding yourself back from a situation probably because of a lack of self-confidence. This is fear-based thinking and fear-based thoughts. Massively. So that's the energy we're coming into April. This could also be, for some of you, refusing to see the truth of a situation, refusing to take that blindfold off. It looks like she's deliberately looking the other way here, okay? Deliberately looking the other way. So is there something you're deliberately looking the other way with? Woohoo, okay. Another spaghetti-ish card. We get the Hanged Man, and it's in the reverse. So as you can see, this is like what people say when the spaghetti's ready, you throw it against the wall. If it sticks, it's ready, I'm sure. And if it doesn't stick, it's not ready. Is that what it is? Something like that. Yeah. So that's that. I don't believe that to be true, by the way. I'm not sure if it is actually true here. But the Hanged Man, this is in the reverse. So this is all go, go, go. Imagine the spaghetti falling off the wall. It's like the pasta is cooked. Let's go, 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 go. Eventually that spaghetti, doesn't matter how hard you throw it, is going to fall off that wall. Whether it takes an hour, whether it takes a week, whether it takes a month, it's going to dry and it's going to fall. This is the energy of that spaghetti hitting the floor, okay? This is the go, go, go energy in your life. Something has been held in suspension. You have been holding on to something probably as well. A lot of you, this is the energy of holding on, refusing to let go of something in your life that probably no longer serves you. And the universe is setting the ball rolling. It's go time. That's the energy of your reading, literally. And it's like whether you like it or not, almost. Okay, so I'm seeing this as a challenge card. And it's the 9 of Lunga, which is the 9 of Swords. Yeah. So the challenge card is getting out of your own head. Of course it is. Oh, so this is the 4 a.m. worry card. Let's have a look at it. We have made a beautiful bowl of spaghetti nero, of like black spaghetti. Okay, the squid ink spaghetti, the one you get. Okay, and we have made it with love. We've probably made a lot of effort into this, and our absolute worst nightmare has come true, and it has fallen and smashed on the floor before anyone can eat any of it. And it actually says on it, spaghetti nero, look, there we go, on the bottom of the bowl. So this is the 9 of Swords. This is the worry card, the 5 a.m. worry card. This is the Sword of Damocles, what's going to go on in your head. Now, some of these are based in real things. I mean, the 9 of Swords, some people say, oh, it's all in your head. Yes, some of it is all in your head. And some of it is genuine worry. You know, we're all natural. Some of these are valid worries, but the majority of them are not, okay? And again, this is a reminder that there's a huge element here of being stuck in your own head, okay? Being depressed, having repetitive thoughts. I would recommend doing some meditation, the Ho'oponopono prayer, putting a different, or even a song that you love that's positive, putting something else on repeat in your head rather than these worried thoughts. So when you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like ready, okay? Because that's what happens sometimes when we're like really depressed or really worried or really anxious. It's the first thing that comes to your head when you wake up at 3 a.m. to go to the loo, or it's the first thing that happens when you turn your head like in the pillow at night. Okay, you think of these thoughts, have something else ready, waiting to just be like straight in there with this positive that gets you out of that 9 of Swords worry energy in April, because the universe wants to shift a situation forward for you massively. What situation do you want to be moving forward? What is all this worry about? We get Judgment, and it's in the reverse. Karma, karma, karma. I love this card. So we get, was that like a nonna? Is that a grandma? It could be a grandfather, doesn't really matter. Get a nonna or a nonna figure, nono or nono figure here. And we get like the whole family. She looks a little bit annoyed, got the kids running away. And it's got wings. It's only like making me laugh because it does remind me of like the fear of like, dinner's ready, and everyone just like comes running from wherever it is they are. And also has the vibe of like, I'm telling Nonna, I'm telling, like we used to always say that all my cousins, like if someone did something wrong, it was like, I'm telling Nonna, I'm telling my grandma, I'm telling Nonna. So this is like the energy for me of, because it's in the reverse. What haven't you told Nonna? Have there been some things in the past with that Judgment card that you have missed? Okay, have there been some repetitive thought processes in your head that you have ingrained in yourself that maybe come from childhood that are blocking your manifestations at the moment? There might be something in the way that you have been taught and the way you have taught yourself. With that Judgment card, the energy of this is asking you to have a really good look at this in April. What am I trying to manifest? There's an energy here of destiny. Yes. There's an energy here of karma. Yes. The past, present, and the future meeting together. Yes. That's why we have all those generational cards. The pasta is ready. It's been ready. Something is more than ready for you to take. Okay. It's like Nonna has been shouting, or Nonno's been shouting, the pasta's ready for a while. And that should have like got you into the process of coming to the table, of going to get your dream, but you didn't. Okay. There's an energy here of wanting to hold back, wanting to keep yourself repressed because of fear-based thoughts. And the universe wants to say to you, the pasta is ready. It's literally on the table. Come and eat. Come and have your dream. Woofed. We get the Ace of Lunga, which is the sheer spaghetti energy. It actually just says spaghetti on it, the Ace of Swords. This is clarity, okay? Complete and utter clarity. Mental clarity. This is associated with the crown chakra. This is an epiphany moment. Once I know, I now don't, I can never not know. This is what's going to happen with that Judgment card. We are coming into Mercury retrograde in April, my lovelies. We will be coming through that Mercury retrograde where we will be forced to revise, revisit, review. And I don't know why that didn't come into my head beforehand, because that's going to be the energy. And know that the energy is confusing, okay? And try not to get too much in your own head about it, because worrying about situations is only going to make the situation worse for you rather than move it forward, okay? Looking back, rereading, revising, revisiting, all of these things throughout April and this whole Mercury retrograde, because I think the retrograde starts on the 21st. So we have the shadow period the week before that as well. It's time to start. I think you're going to get some random nostalgic thoughts anyway. The universe is going to be probably flicking some things up into your consciousness for you to have a look at, like sounds, thoughts, smells, even old pictures. There's going to be an array of past, present, and future energy coming up for you, but it's all to get you to the stage of mental clarity with that Ace of Swords card. To get you to the decision of literally grabbing that pasta by the hand, taking your dream. Now this is an exciting new beginning because it's swords energy, sorry. This is an exciting new opportunity, yes. This could be a rush of information coming through, but more than anything, it is mental clarity. And for some of you, it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. There's a lot of worry going on here, and I don't really think it's necessary. This mental clarity is going to help a lot. A lot. Ooh. You get the Moon card. Pisces energy. So some of you might be a Pisces, you might have Pisces energy, also Cancerians because you're ruled by the moon, you might be a Cancer, but this is the card of Neptune in Pisces. This is the card of the unconscious, the secrets. Normally it's a little crab coming out of the ocean. This is spaghetti bits popping out of the ocean. They don't even look cooked. There's knowledge still to know, okay? We get a garlic, a tomato, and a block of cheese. And then we get the moon. So everything's ready. That's the thing. Everything's ready. Everything's ready to be prepared. We get the Moon card because this is to do with your subconscious. This is to do with you letting go and letting your dreams in. There could also be some new information coming in for you around about April. There we go. There it is. But the universe wants you to see, wants you to know before you can make some decisions. It almost looks like a little bit of a portal. You're going to have to be comfortable throughout Mercury retrograde as well with realizing that you don't have all of the information and being okay with that. Being okay with not having absolutely all the information at hand, because that's what Mercury retrograde brings. There's going to be an element of feeling like you're walking into the unknown, or feeling like you're kind of in like a mist and you're waiting to see what the tide brings out, to see what's actually left over. And what's left over is the absolute perfect ingredients to make a beautiful spaghetti, a beautiful pasta. That's what's left over here. And that's what's going to be left over once you get this mental clarity is, yes, maybe more questions, yes, but also the perfect recipe for you and your dreams. That's what's going to be left over here. We need to get that hanged man rolling, my lovelies. And this is go, 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 go. I think it's going to worry you at the beginning. I think we're going to have some epiphany moments. You're going to have some revelations this month about your past. That's for sure. And you're going to be getting some dreams, some weird conscious messages, subconscious messages. It's all happening this month, my lovelies. Thank you for listening, number 2s. We're going to leave it here. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And we'll continue with our next pick of pasta next month. Yeah, private readings also, they're in the description box. You can 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Pretty sure you can get it all. All the details are down there. But if not, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for listening. Namaste. Hello, my number 3s. So you chose the butterfly pasta, the farfalle pasta. I personally love the farfalle pasta. I just love pasta. Let's see where we are this month. So your first card out is number 7, 7 of Pentacles. As you can see, it's the 7 of Minuta here. And we have a worker. Now the 7 of Minuta, that's the little pastas. So if you can imagine, I think someone else got this card. I think it was number 1. This is the energy of working hard, okay? Now it's the review energy. The 7 of Pentacles, especially this guy, looks like he has been banging out, doing the same type of work every single day, okay? Now, for me, this plumber in particular, or whatever he is doing, has come over to this person's house and they're trying to patch up something that has probably broken 1,000 times. Now, the sink is extremely important in any kitchen, okay? Without a sink, it's almost like nigh on impossible to get some cooking done. We can see the little pastas up there. You can imagine that that kitchen is smelling really nice, like a little pasta soup or a brodo or something yummy. And this guy is trying to fix. Now, you might have been in an energy, yeah, this came up, I think, for number 1. You might have been wanting to choose number 1, of trying to work at something over and over and over and over and over again. And the universe is asking you, Saturn is in Pisces, the universe is asking you to have a really good look at how hard you're working in a situation and what you're getting back from that situation. It's the cold, hard look of the hard work. Then with the 7 of Pentacles, you decide which direction you're going in, what's been working, what's been happening, and then you go into the 8 of Pentacles, which is deciding to take a new direction or deciding to take a new route, and you go back to the drawing board of Pentacles and you start working again. So this is like that kind of temporary pause in action. 7 in the tarot is a temporary pause in action. Something might have feeling paused at the moment, might feel a bit stagnant at the moment, might feel like it's not moving forward as quickly as you would like it to be at the moment. It might involve money, it might involve a job, or it can involve anything that you have been repetitively working hard on. And also if it's something that has had cracks shown before, okay, but you've just been like patching those cracks up. Just like probably, like you can imagine that someone else has tried to fix this a dozen times before as well, and they've just been like patching up the problem, put masking tape over it and stuff, and now they've eventually had to call this guy out, very Saturn and Pisces energy, and actually get it fixed, okay? Whew, there's an energy of actually having to fix something this month for you guys. That is the strongest card out, and it's the energy you're coming into the month, and I don't think you're scared of it, okay? I don't think this is something that you're like, it's unexpected. It's something that I think you know has been coming. It's something, because like I said, it's been like the main focus of your attention, something that's been like, you've been working at. It might not be the main focus, but it's certainly been a hard focus of your attention. Love this card. Okay, the 9 of Ripiena. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. The Nine of Cups. I absolutely love this. Look how happy he looks with his pasta. I actually think my Instagram photo looks, it's literally me exactly like that, but with a different bowl of pasta. Oh, okay, so he is so happy. Now, the Nine of Cups is an absolute dream wish come true. He has an entire plate of this to himself, like literally an entire plate, and he could not be happier. He looks very comfortable. We have that little rose in the background, that little ode to love at the side there. It's cups, so it's emotion, energy. The universe is asking you to get very clear on what it is that you truly want just for you. He has this plate of pasta to himself, okay? He's not going to share this with anyone. This is not about something that you can share with someone else. This is about what do you really want for you? What makes your heart sing? Not what makes someone else's heart sing, not what you think you should be doing for other people. What actually makes your heart sing. Some of you might be considering a career change. Some of you might be considering a complete change in your life in general. But they're normally on their own in this card. And they're very comfortable by the time they've got here to know what is important to them in their life, okay? This is like the person who is ready to meet someone and they don't even know that they're ready yet, okay? Because they love themselves and they love the finer things in life. They appreciate the little things already. Poofed. I love that. He's got a little half glass of Prosecco. He's probably had a couple of glasses already. I love that. Number 3. Okay, what is the challenge? We're going to see what the challenge is, number 3's. Okay, so the challenge is the 3 of Wands, and it's in the reverse. And she, on her jacket or on her robe, it says Zucca, which is harvest, which is Zucca, sorry, is pumpkin, but I mean, it looks like a harvest going on here. And we know that pumpkins are harvest in the autumnal time, so it can go back to then. This is a reminder that everything has a harvest and everything has a natural time period to it. Okay, you can't pluck a pumpkin in March, certainly not in Italy anyway. I don't know where you got that pumpkin from. If you're getting it like in July, it's like, where did you get that? Literally, like Italy and their vegetables is probably one of the most seasonal places in the world. You can only get a pumpkin in the autumn, okay? And this is a reminder of that. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you work. You need to be aware of the seasons of situations and the seasons of life and how everything has a harvest. This is pentacle energy as well. So it's being very aware of like roots and seeds. Why won't this card focus? She is there she is. There we go. Now you can see it. She's very comfortable in her garden there. There's some zucchini, flowers, pumpkins. She's been harvesting. Everything's growing nicely. This is in the reverse. Do not push a situation forward like relentlessly this month. But the 3 of Wands talks about, you get the Ace of Wands, which would be like the exciting new idea. The 2 of Wands, knowing how to make it happen. That's like planning a trip, for example. And the 3 of Wands would be actually buying a train ticket, okay? Like the actual harvest of what you have been working for. That doesn't seem to be within your reach, so do not push it in April because it's coming. You might not see like the next step in a situation. You might not be able to see how to move forward in a situation. You might be asking yourself, where is my harvest? And how much have you been harvesting for other people? Do you have enough of your own harvest left? That's definitely a question for you, my number 3s, and I don't know where that's come from. That's just a channeled message for some of you. And that's why it's important with that 9 of Cups to go back to that dream energy of what is important to me, not what's important to other people, what's my true heart desire. Okay, now we get the King of Minuta. So the King of Pentacles in the reverse. What a jazzy looking queen. And he has a stellini crown. I love the stellini crown. The little stars. Because like I said, it's the tiny pastas. And these are actually definitely my absolute favourite tiny pastas, are the little stars. And what a jazzy suit he has on. He has what looks like a wand in his hand with a star on top. And then we get this floor, which is more stars. And he has his finger in the wine glass. I love that. Can you see that? Okay, so the King of Pentacles in the upright is a very reliable energy. He is a very reliable person. He shows up. Look at those cowboy boots, those glasses. It's confidence. This is someone showing up for you. When it's in the reverse, this is the energy of being, which is someone unreliable, okay? This is you learning to rely on yourself. This could be a divine masculine in your life who is a little bit too comfortable for some of you. That could be a father figure, uncle figure. It could be any divine masculine in your life, really, who's a little bit too comfortable is the only way to describe it. You can imagine just like giving orders of being like, bring me more pasta frita, bring me more wine. I dipped my finger in this one, I don't want it. I'm getting a very different energy from this King of Pentacles than I normally would be. It's also asking you to be careful with your investments, careful with your money this month. It might be time to do some very Saturnist type things like balancing the books, taxes, all of these type of Saturnist money type energy things. It's also not the time to be overly generous with people, especially not your money or even your time. But with that King of Pentacles, this is also probably the energy of someone else. Unless you are an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this could also be someone else in your life who's just not showing up for you in the way that you expected them to, or just not showing up for you in the way that they should be, or the way that they promised they would be. Like when push comes to shove, this person isn't reliable for you. So that could be a boss energy. It could be, again, an uncle energy, a father energy, a divine masculine boyfriend. It could be a girlfriend with divine masculine energy. It really doesn't matter. It's just the energy of someone not really being reliable. Honestly, these cards, I just love them. Okay, we get the Ten of Corta, which must be... This is the Ten of Wands, yep, of course. This is someone literally carrying the world's biggest bag of gnocchi, okay? And then it's too heavy. There's gnocchi falling out everywhere, even though this guy is extremely strong. I absolutely love this card. This is carrying on too much. This is carrying too much. You're carrying too much gnocchi. You're carrying and you're never going to eat all that gnocchi yourself. So you're carrying the weight of other people's gnocchi as well. You're taking on other people's pasta. You don't need that, okay? You're taking on other people's responsibilities. I'm now pointing at you, sorry. This could be stress-related health concerns. This could be biting off more than you can chew, the need to accept help from others. But more importantly, this is deciding to put that gnocchi down. That's what he does. He is on a hard journey here, and he's going to make it home. He's really close to home, okay? But you kind of get the energy that he's feeding a village. Does he have some gnocchi down his... No, I don't know. No, never mind. Just a bit of flour. Yeah. This is a card of surrender, okay? It's time for you to surrender, my lovely number threes. Surrender to what is not working. Surrender to new beginnings. It's the 10, so it's an ending card. You have been through it. You have put in enough energy and enough into this. You have. Now this could also be, I think it was number 2, had a lot of energy of moving away or distancing yourself from a situation. You could have been attracted to number 2. There's also an element here of like embarrassment. is what I'm getting as well. Because imagine if you were this guy, not only is he carrying this huge thing of gnocchi through the village and delivering his gnocchi, he's doing it in his underwear. Yes, he has a beautiful physique. Yes, we can all see that. But he probably doesn't want to be in this situation, okay? You don't want to be carrying all of these gnocchi, all the burdens of other people. I think you want to be giving them away, and you have been a little bit too generous. It's time to just put the bag down, okay? Take what you need just for yourself and move on. Literally. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to put one more card. What else do my number 3 farfalles really need to know? If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, of course. I love this card. And subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment, I always reply. Yes, 7 of minuta. So this is the 7 of pentacles. Yes, 7 of pentacles. 7 of pentacles. Aha, so this is the 7 of pentacles, and this would be the 8 of pentacles. Sorry, my Roman numerals are terrible. So like it's the same energy though of bang, 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 banging something else out. And what's funny is I kept calling it the 7 of pentacles, and now we get the 7 of pentacles, which I couldn't love more. And it's a nonno, and he has a bowl of orzo. So like that's like the kind of mini, like little rice pastas that you get. He looks very happy with himself, and he has like 1,000 jars behind him of pomodoro sauce, of the tomato sauce. Okay, and that's probably why he looks so happy. He's done all of the work, and now he is reaping the benefits of it. So actually quite a different interpretation of the 8, because normally this is the other way around. Normally the 7 is all the hard work, which should be this card, and then the 8 is reaping the benefits. No, the 7 is the pause in action, sorry. The 7 is the pause in action with him leaning on the hoe in the traditional tarot and thinking, how far have I come? That's this energy. Look how far I have come. Look how much pomodoro I have made. That is what this person is thinking. Look at how much I can make from this. This is so good. It's that little pause to enjoy life, a little pause in action. If something has been paused, this is a temporary pause. The seeds are well planted. The pomodoro has been made. Okay? It's there. We can put a bit in the freezer. We can give away to some people. We can keep what we need for ourselves. And then also, then we get that progression, of course, to the 8. So there might feel like a little bit of a step backwards for you guys in April, feeling like going back to the drawing board. I said that at the beginning. But no, it looks more like you guys are settling down and appreciating how far you've come this April, putting down, surrendering to other people's pomodoro needs. Okay, I can only make enough for myself. I only want to make enough for myself. Everyone else can just no. Okay, and I love that energy, because nonnos are very, very generous, yes, and they always make enough pomodoro for everyone. Okay, always, always, always. But sometimes it's about give and take. It's about asking yourself what you're getting back. How much pomodoro have you made, and what have you been doing with it, so that you can decide to go back to work, go back to fixing probably something that you have tried to fix many times before with that 8 of Pentacles. We get that dream come true, that wish come true with the 9 of Cups, and the surrendering to no longer putting up with other people's responsibilities, number 3. Poofed. Okay. Thank you for listening, my lovelies. If you'd like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box. You can get 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. It's all there. If not, I will see you for another one of my readings. Namaste.